Hi guys, so I'm finally getting round to recording my what's in my hospital bag vlog, and I was actually due to give birth yesterday, so leaving things a little bit late, but I kind of had a feeling, as with my first daughter I went 16 days overdue. I kind of thought, you know, I'll probably go late this time, so I wasn't in such a hurry. I think with the first pregnancy I had my hospital bag packed at like 32 weeks and this time waited a wee bit longer. Probably best not to wait to 40 weeks. They say apparently around 36 weeks is the best time to try and have your hospital bag ready for, but I guess, you know, as early as you want really. So I just thought I would show you what I have packed in mine. Well, I've laid it all out on the bed and I'll sort of go through it all just to show you what I've got. And by the way, when I say hospital bag, actually I have two bags. It's hospital bags because I have packed so much. Because I went so overdue with my last one and then I was induced, I was actually in hospital for 5 days. So therefore I was in quite a long time, so needed quite a few things. So this time I'm preparing for that just in case, but most people aren't in again that long. So right, first thing that you need is obviously a bag. So I have this one, fairly big, because yeah, you do have quite a lot of stuff to fit in it. So it's like a wee weekender bag. So I've just got this one. It also has a little handle. Oh, if I can get it out, there we go. And some wheels, so then I can wheel it through. Right, first things then first, I'm going to sort of split this into, like, I guess there's sort of 3 different stages of stuff that you need, because there's first of all the stuff I'll need for the labour, then there's the stuff I'll need for sort of after the labour and going home, and then obviously all the stuff for the baby. So quite a lot of stuff to pack. So first of all, what I'll need for the labour, or what I'm going to pack for the labour, is some comfy sort of slippers and a dressing gown. I'll put these in. So I've got like this, it's a really nice soft fluffy dressing gown. It's obviously January and freezing, so I want something nice and warm, and then I've got my sheepskin slippers. Also I've gone for, I know it's not the nicest of colours, brown, but I think that it's good to have sort of a darker colour. A lot of my stuff is darker because yeah, after having one baby before you realise that it's best to have a lot of dark things just in case. Yeah, I'll not go into detail about that, but you can kind of guess why. Then other things for labour, I would quite like to possibly have a water birth. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but if I can, I'd quite like to at least like labour in the birthing pool for a bit. So I've got a bikini, so just to wear. I mean, a lot of people do go naked, but I'm a little bit of a prude, so bringing that as well. And then other things for the labour, during the labour, I absolutely love these little dresses. Basically, I think they're perfect for labour. They're like little, they're actually little summer beach dresses, but they're strapless, they're really light, they're like a light jersey material. It's like a skirt thing, so that's easier, obviously for giving birth. And then this part means after the baby's born, you can just pull it down and breastfeed or do skin to skin. So I have this, and actually these are just from Primark or Primark. They don't have them in at the moment, I don't think, because it's winter, it's January, but I got these on eBay. Got a couple of those just in case I'm in labour for a while, and then I've also got some pyjama bottoms for if, you know, labour's taking a while or induction's taking a while and I'm wandering around the hospital or whatever, and a little vest top, which is also a breastfeeding top, so I can wear it after the baby's born. Oh yeah, and then undies, so you don't need to see too much of them, so I'll just put them back in. Then obviously toiletries and stuff, so if you're going to be in for a while, it's good to have like little toiletries. I've got wipes, which are good for obviously taking off makeup, but also just for cooling yourself down and things, and lots of miniature little things, so miniature shower cream and shampoo and conditioner and all those usual things. And also hair bubbles, always good to have, because you'll want your hair probably out of your face and away from you, so try and make sure you remember some hair bubbles. And what else have we got in here? Some moisturizer. Oh yeah, I've got this little like room spray thing, which is a Champneys Blissful Bump ginger inspired room spray, and I just love the smell of it. I actually had this from my first birth and I loved it. It's just like a nice smell, but you know, if you're in hospital and you're wanting to relax a bit, always nice to have something nice and smelly. So obviously you need toothbrush and toothpaste and all the usual things as well. Then I've got a little lip balm, which is apparently just good because your lips can get quite dry in labour. And I've also got then like a cooling mist. So again, if you're getting too hot, whoever your birthing partner is, or you can obviously spray it on yourself. Oh yeah, and socks as well, just in case your feet get cold if you're not wearing your slippers, but you want to have something on your feet maybe while you're giving birth and things, because apparently your feet can get extra cold as well during labour. So I've just got a pair of socks. Also, actually, I got this. It's a TENS machine. If you're wondering what on earth it is, it's basically to help during labour. It comes with like, it's a little machine that sends little electro currents. There are little pads in here that go on your back, on your lower back. So it sends little current to your lower back to help with any back pain and things during labour. So I hired that from my local birth centre. For 20 quid I think it was. You can also buy them, and I think you can hire them from like Boots and Lloyd's and a few other pharmacies as well. So if you're looking to do something like that, but I got that just to try and help in the early stages of labour. Right, okay. Oh, also I've got a drink with me. I quite like this stuff anyway, Lucozade Sport, but just like a hydrating drink to try and drink during labour, to try and give me a bit of energy if you don't really feel like eating, because you're in pain and things. But it's good to try and drink a bit more. I actually bought a 4-pack of these, but I've drunk the other ones, so I might have to buy a few more. And they also say it's good to maybe just buy some snacks and like maybe have a couple of magazines and things to watch, magazines to read. So next then, if I look at I guess once the baby's born, after the labour and birth part. Sorry, my bump's getting so big now that the like bit on your jeans that comes up keeps falling down because the bump is humongous now, but I am overdue. So yeah, obviously after baby is born, you're gonna need lots of things for the baby. So I've got some little outfits which are so cute. So I've got a little vest and so cute, and then the little like bodysuit, little scratch mittens, hat, and a little bib for them. So I've got those. I'll just fold those in. I've got 3 different outfits. Hopefully it won't be in for too long, so we might not need all 3, but I'm just preparing in case I'm in a bit longer. So I've got another wee one here, which is actually the first thing I bought her when I found out I was having a little girl. Then nappies, yep, newborn nappies, because obviously the baby's going to need those pretty soon after they're born, and the first dirty nappy is something, yeah, not great. So definitely going to need a lot of nappies, so we've got those. Wipes, I've gone for the newborn ones. They do say to bring cotton wool and water for the beginning, but now I think they make these so sensitive. This one actually says milder than water and cotton wool for gentle cleaning, so it's specifically for new babies. It's called New Baby Sensitive, so hopefully they should be fine. They're by Pampers, so I'm sure they're well tested. Then I do plan to breastfeed, but in case that doesn't happen or there are any issues and I need to give the baby milk, the hospital prefers that you sort of bring your own milk. Obviously I'm sure they won't let the baby starve, but I think they prefer that you have some. So I just got these little things. They're only 79p, and I think got these in Asda. Got a little teddy for the baby, just as something to put beside her when she's born and in her little crib. Then, oh yeah, speaking of dirty nappies and things earlier, nappy bags to put any dirty smelly nappies in. Then I've got another little outfit here, and this one is this is for when the baby's going home. So cute. A little snowsuit thing, so that'll be what she'll wear when we're heading home. Then the not so you know, nice things, but that are necessary. breast pads for when your boobs are leaking, which is lovely. Maternity pads, which are definitely needed. Yeah, I don't really want to say too much in this vlog in terms of what will happen after the birth, but yes, I'll just say make sure you remember these. And then I've also got like little maternity mats which you can put underneath you as well on the bed, which will come in really handy as well even when you're home. And I've got this as well, so soft. It's a little blanket for the baby to wrap her up in when she's first born, and I guess going home as well in her car seat. You will of course need the car seat before you can take the baby home as well. So that's kind of everything then for baby. Oh, and some muslins. So my bag is looking pretty full. I'm going to have to rearrange it in a wee bit because it's not all fitting in. Then finally, I guess things for me for heading home. I've shown you what the baby's going to go home in, and you've got to think as well of what you're going to go home in. So I've got, because I plan to breastfeed, I've got like a special sort of breastfeeding top which lifts up, and there's like a little breastfeeding-y bit there. So that's from a company called Seraphine. I think that's how you pronounce it. And a breastfeeding bra which I just got from Mothercare. Some leggings, but they're still my maternity leggings with the big bump thing because I'm sure I'll still have a bit of a tummy just after giving birth. And then a cardigan just for a bit of warmth. Nothing too exciting, but I'm just thinking I just want to be sort of at that stage, I think, comfortable. I'm sure I'm not caring about looking glamorous or anything like that. Oh yes, as I was saying earlier, I have two bags, not just one hospital bag, because I'm gonna have to fit a lot of the other stuff. I'll probably put my toiletries, because I haven't fitted them in yet, in this bag. And this is going to be my baby bag anyway, and I absolutely love it. It's a stork sack Catherine, and the colour's called Almond, and it's real leather. It smells amazing, and I'm a little bit in love with this bag. It's amazing. So it's my baby bag. A little bit of an indulgence to myself, but it was my sort of Christmas treat. So in it then, I put my toiletries, but it also has a little, it comes with like a little changing mat and stuff if you need that for the baby, and any, you know, if you're changing the clothes of the baby, there's a little bag in there, and makeup bag, because there will be lots of photos being taken, and we had the last time, you know, the Bounty photographer comes round to take professional photos after the birth, and you're like, I feel horrendous. It was the day after, so it wasn't the actual day of the birth. I still was like, I feel horrendous, but definitely had to put on a bit of makeup because I'm going to have photos, and obviously family want to take loads of photos and things like that, so try and, you know, remember your makeup bag if you're as vain as me. Maybe a lot of people aren't. And then, oh, another thing while it's in my mind, which I better not forget, charger. Definitely need this because, you know, we use our phones loads. You'll want to be messaging people, letting them know, taking photos, doing all of that, and your phone. I'm filming this on mine at the moment, so mine is there. So I think that is pretty much everything. Oh, actually no, I nearly forgot probably the most important thing of all, maternity notes. I keep mine in this folder. But yeah, my maternity book there, with all your details. Mine's pretty thick because I'm under consulted care, so I've had lots of different meetings. So yeah, make sure you remember your maternity notes. I usually keep mine in the car, actually, just in case, so they'll be going back in the car after this. So that is pretty much, well, that is everything that I've got in my hospital bag. Maybe you have other things and I've forgotten something. If I have, please message me quickly, just in case I do happen to go into labour sometime in the next like day or two, which probably won't happen knowing me and my long pregnancies or my family history of long pregnancies. But yeah, if there is anything I've forgotten, let me know. If you are pregnant and wondering what is to take in a hospital bag, I hope this has helped a little bit, and hopefully I will be getting to use all of this very soon, and I'll have a baby update as my next vlog.